Robots, eh? Like 'em or loathe 'em, but they've been getting bums on seats in cinemas for years. It wasn't until RoboCop hit the big silver screen in 1987 though, that the world got the first robot with both an attitude and a mission. He appealed to people because, like all the best machines, he was partly a human, and thus a terribly nice chap underneath all that chrome, wiring and spandex. The original RoboCop was one of the biggest selling computer titles to date, and deservedly so. It was followed up by special effects' RoboCop 2, a well executed but predictable license. And now, Ocean has entrusted Digital Image Design to bring you the third instalment in the RoboCop saga. Listen to that eerie music. Choosing the arcade game, you'll see the familiar Media Break newscaster with a choice of Tonight headlines, each being the title of a subgame. There's the Terrorists Hijack OCP Tower, a first-person perspective shootout. Crazed Punks Terrorise Neighbourhood, another shooting gallery number. Police Strike Stolen Vehicle Epidemic, a driving, chasing, ramming game. RoboCop Gyropack Trials, a jetpack flying game. And Android Cyborg Duel, an arcade battle between RoboCop and Otomo. So, switching to RoboCop Steel Keks, and here you begin driving around Detroit, chasing some stolen van or other. A bit like that part in the first film actually. The 3D graphics in the driving section are top notch. They're detailed, colourful, and move extremely quickly. What's more, RoboCop's patrol car moves realistically. You really do get a feeling of weight from throwing it around corners, and the inclusion of a reverse gear makes the whole section a real blast to play. If you crash the car, your windscreen smashes, bullet holes crack the glass, and thin lines flick across the entire visual display. Pretty soon though, you get a message flashing up on your visor to go out and help out Officer Ann Lewis, who's got herself in a right old mess. Cue animation of RoboCop emerging from the smoke-filled screen. Looked pretty epic to me as a kid, that's for sure. You find out that you've got to deal with terrorists firing guns at you as well. In the sequences where you see things from Robo's point of view, and through the external views, are nice to look at. They're not really playable though. These visor messages usually hold information about energy levels and so on. These hostages aren't too important, so RoboCop can wander around the complex wasting all the bad guys. Usually, the first sign of trouble is the sound of gunfire and a drop in your efficiency rating at the top left of the screen. You start off with 99%, and depending on how many civilians you accidentally bump off and how many times you take a hit, your score drops. When it hits 0, you're dead. When RoboCop gets shot, the screen goes crackly and static-ridden for a moment, the controls failing to respond while his systems recover. These are tricks that work superbly in the film, and do equally well here too, truly putting you in RoboCop's size 11 cast iron shoes. The stalking around corridors with your crosshair ready is an extremely atmospheric experience. Moody music whispers away in the background, and your concentration level is high because you never know just where the next bad guy could be lurking. RoboCop's got a few spiffy inventions of his own, just ready for a good field test. One of these is the basis of the fourth scenario, the Gyropack section. In this part of the game, RoboCop takes to the air and scraps the military in a very Rocketeer-influenced game. This is one of the hardest parts of the game to master. You're not going to be able to master the Gyropack in one day. The final scenario pits RoboCop against a super android. The vicious android is actually a ninja robot who enjoys nothing better than whacking tired RoboCops with his sabre. In order to beat this chappie, you're going to need a tough game plan. It's a rarity and a joy to see a film license which actually works as a game. The boys at Digital Image Design did a wonderful job for Ocean, despite never actually seeing the film. Licenses can be fun, they can be original, and most of all, they can be playable. Miracles can indeed happen. There's little else to say really, except what a great game. The slippery controls can be mastered with practice, but it does mean that the game isn't immediately appealing, as it might have been. This is a minor problem though, especially when you consider just how well the game plays. The cinematic feel has been captured well, and really makes the game stand out from the usual film tie-in nonsense. Thank you for watching this video guys. Hit the like button, and please let me know in the comment section if you had RoboCop 3 for your Amiga, and what you thought about the game. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Commodore nostalgia. There's plenty more to come, and I hope you can follow me on this epic journey revisiting these classic games. There's another one coming up right now, and I hope to see you there. So, until then, bye for now.